Hello, I'm back with another recipe, and today we are making no yeast and no egg donuts. So it's very easy. You need 1.5 cup of maida or all purpose flour. You will need 3 tablespoons of sugar. You will also need half a teaspoon of baking powder because this is the rising agent that we are using. You will also need 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and this is really important that you get both of them. A pinch of salt for the flavor, and these are the basic dry ingredients that you are using here, and you have to mix it all. Okay, so first we are mixing all the dry ingredients, and then we are going to add the liquid ingredients so that we are sure that all the soda and the baking powder is mixed well with the flour. So we add 1 tablespoon of yogurt or curd and then half a cup of milk, and then we are going to form a dough. So the dough is a lot like the one we make for roti or chapati, but it is going to be a bit more sticky than that. But it's okay, you're going to knead it continuously and then it will not be so sticky. So if it looks like this, if it is sticking on your fingers, don't worry, you can add a little bit more flour to it, not too much, just a little bit, that it can be released from your fingers. So now comes the main arm exercise. You have to dust your surface in which you are going to roll it and transfer your dough on it, and now you have to knead it with your palms, like full force, like this. This is the action that you have to follow. You have to knead it continuously for at least 5 minutes. That is really important to develop the gluten in the flour. So after 5 minutes it will be something like this, and it will not be sticking on the surface or your hand. So that means your dough is ready, and you are going to put it in a bowl after this and cover it with a nice damp cloth so that it does not dry up on the surface. So make sure you cover it perfectly and make sure there is no gap left for the air, and always clean your surface after your work is done. So we have to rest our dough for 30 minutes. In that time you have to prepare the butter paper strips like this so that you can put your donut on it, and it will be very easy to transfer it when you are frying it. So you can do this small trick. After 30 minutes you will dust your surface again, and then you are going to transfer your dough on it and roll it. Let me show you the dough. Look at it, it is so soft. This is the correct consistency for it. Transfer it. You have to dust it properly so that it does not stick to your surface, otherwise you will have really difficult time in getting the donut shape right. So dusting it is very important. Make sure to dust your rolling pin as well, because otherwise it can stick to your pin. So dust it very well. So the dough is rolled well. It is almost half a centimeter in thickness so that your donuts turn out nice. You will need cutter like this, round cutters I have. If you don't have a cutter, you can also use a lid, no problem. Make sure to use the sharp edge of the cutter so that the shape of the donut is very well precisely done and there is no rough edges in it. And also use the smaller cutter to take out the center so that your donut shape is absolutely perfect, like this. And look at this, it looks perfect, right? So we are going to just repeat this process for other donuts as well for the remaining dough. After your dough is done, you can also re-roll it and you can make more donuts out of it. Also, please guys, give it a like, leave your comments. It will really encourage and motivate me to make more such videos, and please subscribe and share it with your friends. Please help me grow. So now for frying, I'm using cottonseed oil, but you can use sunflower oil as well. Make sure that the oil has no flavor, otherwise it's going to be mixing up with the flavor of the donut, and we do not want that. We need oil which is completely flavorless. Okay, so this is my preference to go with cotton or sunflower. So once your oil is heated up, you can put your donuts. Be very careful while putting them in. Let them heat up nicely on one side, and then we are going to turn it. So do not move from your frying station when your donuts are frying, because it can change color really very quickly. So you have to be very focused and make sure to keep on turning it so that it does not get over brown on one side and less on another side. We want the same color on both the sides because we are going to dust it with sugar. So you have to be very particular about the color. Don't make it over brown. So after the donuts are done, we are going to just dust them with sugar. This is just normal fine sugar. If you can get caster sugar, that is the best one. I did not had, but you can also use brown sugar if you have. We are going to add cinnamon powder to it. I'm using this Urban Platter cinnamon powder. This is really amazing. So you can give it a try. It is easily available on Amazon as well. And it is really beautiful flavor, this cinnamon and sugar flavor. My husband just loves it. So it is best when your donuts are hot, so make sure to do it as quickly as possible. If you have some help, so it can be best if your donuts are just fried and you put it in sugar, so it will coat absolutely perfectly. You will not have any difficulties. But if your donuts are a little bit also cool, then you might have to put some extra effort in this step. Let me show you how they turn out. So look at them. These are really soft and spongy from the inside. As you can see, there is no yeast and no eggs. So if you are in a rush and you have to make donuts, you can go for this recipe. It takes barely some time, like 45 minutes maximum. So this is just amazing. If you have some surprise guests at home, you can make these donuts. They are yummy.